because in the world we live, I always take take a moment to catch moments, and with you guys, I don't know if I can show you guys or whatever, but anyway, these are great. Obviously, you see the color is a little different, and my color is a little different, and we all in this crazy world, and we talking about black and white. But this young lady was just telling me about, a situation we all knew about in reference to the racism that's going on. And there was a black child that she was giving a good gesture to, but the black parent came in and rushed the child to get away from him. And so they're speaking of, they don't know how to speak to black folks, because of all the racial things going on, and they're not racist, and they love to come together. So I'm just saying.
God made us all.
God made us all.
I mean, you either believe in God in this world or you don't, and it's a choice, and I choose to love everybody that he put on the freaking earth and every animal that's here, and people mistreat everybody all the time, and you just don't know who the hell you can talk to. So when you find somebody who's black and can cut up with you, that's an amazing thing, because everybody takes it personal, and everybody turns it around and turns what you're trying to make a good gesture to them into something that's not a good gesture. Yeah. And I mean, you know me well enough.
What do you think we can do about that? Like about the black and the white and all the not coming together?
I don't know,
the
because
Democrats,
we have a
the
government
Republicans.
now that is making it impossible for us to do anything else. Right? Like
this critical race theory crap is getting worse, and it's actually dividing more than it actually is bringing together.
Well, all it's doing is, what they're trying to do is make one side feel empowered over the other. That's not ever going to fix anything. To go from being trying to change racism against black people to now putting it on white people, how's that going to make any difference? We're still all going to be butting heads, and we're still, like, they're trying to teach you to hate again. It's a hate thing, right? And hate is probably the strongest emotion we ever feel, and it's the hardest to get rid of, right? Love comes and goes every fucking day.
You can't judge somebody by their color. You cannot judge somebody by their color. You got to judge them by their character and their deeds.
It's like we have a vape.
This world is what's going to carry you into the next life.
We have a vape shop, and every person that comes in that shop, I'm concerned about them smoking and living longer and all of that. It doesn't matter to me what color you are. You're a human being. You have a family. You have people that love you. You have people you love, right? That is what should be respected in this world, and look at what's happening here in Sylacauga. All of a sudden you got years.
I heard
and years.
2 of them wouldn't happen last night.
Yeah, and that's all starting only because all this bullshit hate.
I heard that was last night. Was that last night?
As well as all day yesterday.
All day.
Are
they together? Are they all together? Separate?
I've lived here for 16 years, and I've never felt unsafe here. But with all of this hate and shit like that that's going on, I have to tell him every time I leave the house and every time I get back, because you just never know what's going to happen when you go out there. And I mean, we were talking about a little town, Sylacauga, where everybody was always everybody's, it wasn't a problem, like you got the ones that live in the projects that try and stay separated from the white folks. I respect that, right? I respect why experiences create who we are. I respect that. But when you have somebody that's being nice to you, how do you not recognize that? That's what I don't get.
One thing, my opinion is, one thing, it all started when we all went to school. I mean, it started back in grammar school. It's like the Confederate flag. Everybody says, oh, it's a racism. It's not. If they will read their real history book, they was 3 different units in the Confederate Army that were black. The whole thing was black. And they wouldn't like mule skinners.
Well,
they were actual lieutenants, captains, generals.
And you say I can look that up and I can find that.
That's in your true history, not the bullshit they teach you in school, but
also
the true
look
history.
at the Tuskegee
Airmen.
Airmen.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm
And
very familiar with that
talking
story.
about that in the news today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
well,
key.
And if you'll notice, everything
they
will
were
get
talking
real
about the difference
calm.
between the
And then your
Tuskegee
news people
experiment
will
and
start
the
that racial
Tuskegee
shit back
Airmen,
over
that
again
people
about the
behind
16th
them
Avenue.
and
mistake
Yeah.
exactly, and that
The
You
the
know,
government
the
is the
Tuskegee
one starting this shit
experiment
between
was
the
a
black and
horrible
whites.
tragedy.
They need to shut the fuck up and let us all get along. If we can't get along, get the fuck on. You know?
I like that. I really like that. I like
well, like
that.
I
I
say,
like
it's
that.
for
I do.
guys like you to go and say, "Hey, wake up," because they're scamming you. Because they are. They're scamming you. You know what they want? And this is what I truly believe.
Yes, ma'am.
I truly believe that the elites want to depopulate the planet, and they want to put you guys up on a pedestal right now, so that when they go to the slave labor that they're going to need, they're going to put you back in slavery type situations. Because you know what? It's going to be a lot easier when they're controlling a depopulated planet to look down and go, "Oh yeah, he's black. He's one of them." It's all us white elite guys, and that's what they want. That's what they are working for. That's what George Soros, the Jew that turned into a Nazi and killed his people and said he'd do it all over again if he had it to do all over again. He's running the fucking planet right now. Like, it's ridiculous. And like I say, they're looking for an elite class with serfs. And they want their
Serfs.
serfs to all be colored, because then they're easy to pick out on the street. I guarantee you, 50 years down the road, if it keeps going that way, there'll be black people all wearing same clothes, same uniforms, being assigned jobs. You're not going to have no freedom. You'll be right. They're going to make you think you're free and you're better than whites and whatnot. Get rid of all the white people, you know, by your hand. That's what they want. They want black people to, you know, eliminate the
That
white
sounds like
people.
slavery from back in the day.
It's exactly slavery, but they're sneaking it up on you.
I'm gonna tell you what gets me. I had a young man, and we were talking about like we are,
Yes, sir.
and he brought up slavery. And he said, "Well, you know, the white men's done us blacks wrong for years." I said, "Well,
This is a black
yeah.
man you talking to.
Yeah. I
Okay,
said,
okay.
I agree with you, but I said, you know, I always heard that we or they done y'all wrong. I said, okay, y'all from Africa? Yeah. I said, okay. We're from the United States. He said, what do you mean we? I said, my daddy's Sioux Indian. They come over, they killed part of our families, they raped our women, they stole our land, they took our horses, the whole 9 yards, and run us off our land. And y'all talking because they put y'all in slavery?
Well, it's like my family. I got Irish background.
More wow.
My family was slaves. My family was slaves when they first started coming over here, put them to work in the potato farms.
You're from
right?
Canada.
I'm from Canada.
Yeah.
But
Irish.
Irish background,
That's what I
right?
wanted to get.
And